Everyone, I'm Sapna Punnam, and today I will be explaining one of the most interesting topics in artificial intelligence, that is machine learning. Machine learning is a part of AI that helps computers learn automatically from experience. In simple words, instead of giving direct instructions, we give data and the computers learns patterns from it. And let's understand this concept step by step. And coming to the second slide, what is machine learning? Machine learning is the ability of computers to learn from the data and make decisions or predictions without being directly programmed. In traditional programming means we tell the computers what to do step by step. But in machine learning, we show examples and the computers figure out the rules by itself. For example, if we feed thousands of labeled emails into a computer, some marked as spam and others are not spam, it will learn patterns and predict new emails correctly. Coming to the second slide, and let's take a simple real world examples. Imagine teaching a small child to identify fruits. You show them different apples and bananas and tell them which is which. After seeing many examples, the child can recognize them on their own. Similarly, in machine learning, we give the computers examples. This is called training. Once trained, it can identify or predict new data. This is called testing. So, a machine learning just like a human by observing and practicing. And real life examples of machine learning is Gmail uses machine learning to detect spam emails. Netflix and YouTube use ML to recommended movies and videos you might like. Google Maps predicts traffic based on data from other users. Amazon suggests products you are likely to buy. These are the just a few examples in reality. ML is part of almost every smart technology we use today. And coming to the next slide, this is a simple example of study hours versus marks. Now let's understand how a computer learns through a practical example. Suppose we have data showing how many hours students studied and what marks they scored. We can clearly see as study hours increases, marks also increases. The computer can learn this pattern and predict marks for new values, like if a student studies for 6 hours, what marks they might get. This is exactly what machine learning goes. It learns from existing data and makes predictions for new data. Coming to the next slide, now let's see how machine learning works. Practically using Python, we are using linear regression, one of the simplest and most powerful algorithm for prediction. In this code, we have two variables, that is x and y. X represents study hours, y represents marks scored. We train the model using the data from students. The model learns the relationship between hours and marks. After training, we ask the model to predict marks for 6 hours of study using these lines of code, that is model.predict of x6. The output we get is approximately for 6 hours is 90. So the model has learned the pattern that as study hours increases, marks also increases. And in this equation formed by the model in the form of y equal to mx plus c. Here m is the slope of the line, how fast marks increases with study hours, and c is the intercept, that is marks when study hours as 0. This is example clearly show how computers can learn from the past data and make accurate predictions for new situations. And coming to the next slide, this is the ML workflow. Every machine learning project follow these basic steps. That is first one is collecting the data, that is gather examples like study hours and marks. Next one is pre-process the data, clean and prepare data for training. And third one is train the model. Allow the algorithm learn patterns, and testing the model, check how it performs on new data. And next one is evaluate the model, measures performs using matrices like mean squared error and mean absolute error. And last one is improve the model, that is fine tune it or use more data to reduce errors. These steps ensure that the model learns properly and gives accurate results. And coming to the conclusion, machine learning is all about teaching computer to learn from the data and improve from experience. It helps create smart applications like chatbots, self-driving cars, and recommendation systems, and much more. And the more data we give, the smarter the machine becomes. For updates, follow the Sapna Punna. Thank you.